In our work and in our living, we must recognize the difference is a reason for celebration and growth, rather than a reason for destruction. Audre Lorde. My name is Melisa Valenzuela, and I'm a social work major. Right now, more than ever, we must honor our differences and actions and learn to celebrate all that we do. Audre Lorde was a black writer, feminist, and civil rights activist who understood the importance of diversity and empowerment. While the difference in the world creates diversity and development, it can also be a causation of fear and oppression. More now than ever, it is important to develop a mindset in which we choose to remain compassionate with one another and help each other when we fall. Empowerment is the process of becoming stronger and more confident, especially when it comes to our self-worth and civil rights. One of the vehicles for empowering others is celebration. To celebrate is not only an action that expresses our joy, but it is also to honor one another. As a Latina woman living in Southern California, I have the privilege of growing up in an area full of different cultures, cuisines, and ways of thinking. While diversity teaches us empathy and compassion towards other cultures, it naturally can create conflict. In a way to counter the negativity, we can celebrate our differences instead of negatively comparing them to one another. Social work has taught me that each person has their strengths and abilities that make up their identity and makes them unique. By celebrating a person for who they are, we help them identify their strengths to help in their struggles. In this day and age, we sometimes forget to take the time to celebrate and be thankful of a relationship with others. I first witnessed the power of celebration when I was 8 and attending family therapy. My family was going through a difficult time, and we were trying to understand how incentives could make positive changes in behavior. It wasn't always positive. My mother at the time was struggling to raise 2 kids and thought that offering an incentive, like ice cream, could motivate us to receive good marks. My brother would have a difficult time learning new concepts and always struggled. It was during a session in which our social worker taught my mother the importance of celebrating through a parenting exercise in which she was taught to play a new game and was expected to master it within a short period of time. It was illogical to expect a new skill to be learned so quickly. My mother realized that instead of punishing my brother, she should reward him for his hard work. Slowly, my brother began to like school because he knew my mother would be proud of him for learning all he could, instead of being mad at him for not learning enough. My internship at the Whole Child provided me with opportunity to empower others through celebration. Being in a college classroom, I was eager to start helping others in field. During our field opportunities, I was more than happy to engage with the client. As an intern at the Whole Child, I have different opportunities to assist clients. As a case manager, one of my first clients was diagnosed with severe anxiety. Before meeting her, I consulted her file and learned about their interest in music. During session, I decided to dedicate time in exploring music together. I decided to bring my ukulele and play alongside her keyboard. I used music to connect with my client, while at the same time demonstrate my understanding that music was important to her. Celebrating again can be used as a form of honoring a person for who they are. By celebrating music together, we were honoring one another. As an emerging social worker, I understand how the small act of celebrating can greatly impact the life of an individual, as well as my own. The diverse populations we serve are filled with all sorts of challenges, but if we take a moment to appreciate the small accomplishments and remember to be thankful of the relationships we have, we can fill each day with hope and joy.